Wow. 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 Is that what we doing, James?
I mean, right out the gate, this is what we doing.
Wow.
Oh my God.
He said he was gonna get
He
you.
said he was gonna do it. But at the time,
I mean, he didn't even let the show. He didn't even let the wind break on the show.
oh my God.
Oh boy.
Hey man, Dave. It is what it is, boy. I didn't know you was gonna do me like that though, James.
Look,
That boy
look,
came in
I don't have a
hot.
problem. It's the bonnet that got me. Like that's the part I couldn't figure out.
Hey, I'm still trying to figure out. I even asked her, okay, Ari, what's the bundle for? Dad, just sit here and she sprayed some stuff all in my eyes. Told me it was part of my facial. So hey man, I just went with it. But that's good, James. That's good, man. You do realize payback hurts times 2.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay.
Oh my
Oh.
God, boy,
So
boy.
that lets you know how this show is gonna be.
Oh yeah, I can already tell.
Boy.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Four Black Guys Show. Everybody, please put your fours up if you're not
Boy.
laughing.
Am I even allowed to put 4s up?
You better put a 4 up.
Man.
After the bonnet? Okay, Bill. All right.
Ooh.
Ooh. All right,
Boy,
y'all.
that was good, Jane.
That was good, James.
That was real good. You planned that one out, did you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, been waiting.
That downloaded the picture to my phone and everything.
Wow.
I had pre-planned.
Okay, man.
Let's see. You see, Michelle said she's seeing father-daughter time.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, yes,
That's to say girl dad.
You say girl dad.
Hashtag, that's right.
That's
If
right.
I'm not wearing bonnets, I'm out in the front yard throwing flags.
Yes, we
Getting
saw
hit
that.
in
Well,
the-
you need to calm down on the flash because you almost got your life took. The last
You're absolutely right. You're right.
Oh, that's funny.
But what's crazy is they want me to do this stuff.
That's
So
what you have to do.
you gotta do it, man.
That's what dads have to do, man.
Just wear a helmet when you throw the flag in there.
Right.
Jesus.
Right. You need to wear gear when you're throwing flags.
Right. Right.
Huh? Y'all say what now?
You need to wear some gear when you're throwing. Put on your motorcycle helmet, your skull helmet.
Right. 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 But then you gotta protect your feet though. Because if that pole come down the wrong way, slice your toe open.
That's funny. I love it.
Lovejoy, I ain't mad at you, man. I didn't grab some pom-poms before.
You see that question right there, don't you, Lovejoy?
What?
You gonna
Oh, okay.
Okay, hey Erica. Okay, I want to be cool this show, but please don't have me go there. I don't have nuts, so I can't have any more kids.
Oh, snap.
You gotta love Tony Lovejoy, everybody.
Ding, there you go.
Yeah, I don't have any nuts. That's why I don't take a shot every week because I don't have testosterone in my body.
Okay. I remember show we did a whole show on that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Did a whole show on it, didn't get but like 30-something views when we showed it. Go look at it now. All you Negroes, I see y'all. Y'all didn't want to say nothing during the show. So y'all just went back and watched it later. We see y'all.
That's what happens a lot, though.
Right.
That happens.
But it's taboo with men. It really is. They don't want to be seen like that. So, and just so y'all know, my urologist last Monday said, "Hey, Pastor, we're gonna put you on Cialis." I said, "For what?" Said you're 47 years old and want to make sure your strength power stay good. I saw you suggesting that it's not.
I ain't ask you nothing, huh?
Right. who they been talking to?
So man eating beets and everything else.
Hey, so but I'll take the hit because a lot of guys. Honestly, that's a bad way to start the show off.
I haven't done my skill yet.
But a lot of guys, man, y'all need it, and guess what? It's not like it was. If insurance pay for it now, for a month supply, it's like, with my insurance, it's like, I guess y'all know I got it. It's like $35. So
I got a guy.
Dude,
I got a guy.
We're taking that right forward
back in the day.
I got a guy. He got all of that.
Hey man,
Yeah,
hey,
we don't want to know about your guy.
you on air, right?
I just say I got a guy.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, got a guy.
Matt, I'm backing out of it. I'm already. Hey, hell, he don't put the picture of me up there, so I don't know how.
Bro, y'all.
Mac, I don't know where I can't even get the show started.
Go ahead, Steve. I'm sorry.
We
Man.
ain't
Go
had
ahead.
time to get
Go
the
ahead.
show in.
I mean, we started talking about testosterone and nuts. And
Yes, and every man. Yeah.
Thanks, love, Joy. We appreciate
Thanks,
it.
love.
Yeah, man, hey, man. That's what I'm here for, man. You know.
Right. Appreciate you, brother.
What's up, everybody? Thank y'all for tuning in once again to the Four Black Guys Show. You know what time it is. It is Sunday night, 7:30. We here every time. We want to thank you, Matt. We want to thank you, Michelle. We want to thank you, Miss Erica. Now, those things are nasty, man.
What?
Oh, man,
Steve,
please.
you need to
You
go to
crazy.
black.
Those things are
They
nasty.
horrible, man.
Man, this
I can't
old
stand
school
them things.
Eve.
That and
What?
candy corn all can go in the trash.
Candy corn is all right, though.
If you
No,
can have
candy
this
corn is
in
trash.
lemon heads,
Boy,
Lemon
come
I'm
on.
with you with the lemon heads.
hey,
Come on, son.
Hey,
I'm with you with the lemon heads.
Yeah.
That right
So-
there. Anyway, so where was I? Oh yeah,
Okay.
we want everybody to hit like and share. If you're on Facebook, please share this out, man. If you're on YouTube, hit like, hit subscribe, and then do the 2-piece on the notification bell so you know that when we have gone live, right? And so today, guys, it's just gonna be random today. I'm just gonna be honest with you. So you're gonna get what you gonna get. And I want to hand it off to Mr. Yo Mama, because he said he's got something on his chest that he needs to get off. So y'all get ready for this. What's up, Cedric? What's going on? Miss Erica Leonard, thank you for coming in. She says she loves candy corn.
You right.
Okay.
She love candy corn.
I could tell by her husband she got bad taste. Anyway, Miss Tasha, she's in the house, not to make means. Said, what's going on, Doc? Good to see you, man. Hey, said, when you get that book finished, bro, hit us up
For
so
real.
we can have you back on the show, man. All right, cool. All right, Mr. James Fred, you said you got something to say,
Yeah. Now,
so we're gonna give him the floor and all of the floor.
so before I say any of this, all right, I want y'all to know that because I want people to hear my heart. So if you don't like this or if you're offended by it, I don't care. Go tell your mama. All right. So
That's your friend.
y'all know on this show, man, anybody that knows me know I can roll both sides of the table. I can argue for liberals. I can argue for conservatives. I can do both. All right. But let me tell you something that I've noticed. Conservatives this year are the cryingest, whiningest people in the damn world right now. And I'm sick of it. These
Come on.
jokers whine about everything. I gotta wear a mask. I don't want the shot. A bunch of spoiled, pussified people, man. And
Yes.
they all they do is cry all day. They get on social media, and this is the kicker. Have the nerve, have the gall to sit up and tell somebody else how to be a man.
The unmitigated gall.
They're mitigated.
Have the audacity to tell
No.
somebody.
No. The caucasity.
They call
The
Cass.
Okay, I'm sorry.
caucasity.
The caucasity
Uh-huh.
to
Come
tell
on.
somebody who's a man.
Mm.
All they do is cry. I want y'all one day to just go down your timeline.
Mhm.
Just scroll down your timeline and count how many people on your friends list that are conservatives that are crying about something.
Mm.
They crying, man, about everything.
Mhm.
Shut the hell up. If you don't want to wear a mask, don't wear it. If you don't want the vaccine, don't get it. Shut the hell up. Like it's really that simple. And these people think they tough. They sit on YouTube and make videos about people and think they tough. They get on they get on social media on Facebook and want to talk about everything and anything, and they tough with it. I'm a man. You a man, but you just got done crying that you couldn't go into a restaurant and eat because they said you got to have a mask on. But you a man, though. You a manly man. Shut the fuck up. Excuse me.
Uh-oh. Somebody's upset.
Hold on.
Hey, James, can I jump on this bandwagon too?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Okay, so if you're going to complain about the shot and not even get the shot, and it is your right to not get the shot, when your ass gets sick, don't go to the hospital because you refuse the shot because you don't trust our healthcare system. So why are you going to the hospital trusting the people you said you don't trust?
Exactly.
So move your little country ass on out the way and make sure that the bed is available for those who took the shot but still got COVID.
What about this, Tony? How about you complain about the medical field and you don't want to take the shot because you don't trust the medical, like you said, and you go to the hospital? Don't go to the hospital, like Tony said, because not only will somebody else that has COVID might get sick. What about people that are in car accidents? What about people that have heart attacks? What are people that are injured that need to be in the ICU, but you taking up a bed because you want to fight for your freedom?
Yeah.
Because I tell you what, if my child gets hurt, my child needs a ICU bed. That's not fair.
It's not.
Because you want to fight for your freedom, not to wear a mask and not to get a shot, but there are other people that need that ICU bed. And in Birmingham and in Alabama, there are zero ICU beds in the whole state. We had, last time I heard, we were at negative 11 to 18 beds. How you go to a negative 11 to 18 beds in the state?
In the state of Alabama.
But go ahead, James Fred. You had the floor.
That's all I'm saying, man. They cry. That's all these jokers is crying. And you niggas that's jumping on this bandwagon, let me tell y'all something. Your white friends still think you a nigga.
Yes, they do.
Okay. Your white friends still think that you a monkey. So while you're around here trying to cater to these folks and they champion and amen and everything you say, they still don't care nothing about you. Go ahead, Mario. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And then you get people like what's his name, Dan Patrick, Lieutenant Governor of Texas, that gets on TV on television on Fox News and blames the spread of this variant on black people because we don't want to get vaccinated. Well, if you search your facts, you'll find out that people of color are the most vaccinated.
Right.
Yeah.
So the people that have the problem with and we tend to mask up more.
Yes.
The people who are spreading the non-vaccinated, if you want it, are white people. And especially the white people in your south and southeast area.
Yeah. So
even
when we're the most skeptical, Mario,
spread false narratives about us being the spreader.
Yeah.
We're skeptical, but we still go and get it.
We'll still go get it, even when we're supposed to be the most skeptical about it because of the Tuskegee experiment and things like that. We should be the most skeptical about our government injecting us with stuff.
Right. Exactly. My point exactly. Yeah. And if you look at it, when the COVID shots started were made available, what communities were they in first?
White folks?
No, they weren't.
They were in our community first. So a lot of these white people going to get a lot of the white people that were coming to get COVID shots were having to come to black areas to get them because they set up more stations in our area because, quote unquote, we were the ones that were more affected by COVID-19.
Well, that was true in Alabama.
Okay. That was true in Alabama.
Yeah, that was true in Alabama and other places because when you have cities like Birmingham and Montgomery that have a very large black population, you kind of don't have a choice but to set them up in densely black populated areas. But you have places like California where black people wasn't able to get to it. And that was the problem at the beginning. So they started saying that black people were hesitant and weren't getting it. No, they couldn't get it. But as soon as you made it available to them, they went and got it. And it was the redneck Trump supporters that was still standing by talking about, we thank Master Trump for getting the vaccines, but we ain't taking it though.
Hey, James, but check this out. and I'm not sure if y'all saw it or not. So Trump was in Coleman here, and he was encouraging them to get the vaccine.
And they
booed him.
They booed him.
Yeah.
So Master Trump now gets booed. So I'm like, okay, so what do they believe? Because at one point he was the Messiah. Now he's telling them to get the shot. So he's now violating their rights. So I was like, man, I don't know what these people believe.
Man, they lost their minds, man.
They don't know.
See, Trump created this thing, and now it has gotten out of hand even for him.
For him.
You know what
he
I'm saying?
Can't even control.
So when they're booing, what's up, Tracy with 2 E's? I meant to say hello to you. When he just suggested that they get the shot. Keep your freedoms, but at least just get the shot. They booed this man.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That just shows how crazy these people are.
Look, let me tell you, they just want to have something to argue about.
Cry about. They cry babies.
That's it. Say it again. They are what?
They cry babies.
That's it.
That's all they did. A bunch of entitled people who now can't go. They can't go to their favorite restaurant. So instead of them just going someplace else, they want to get on Facebook and make a statement about it, talking about we're going to withhold our money and make that business shut down. That business said, damn you and your money.
Right. And
we're going to be okay. My thing is, do you not think that these businesses don't know what they're doing? Right. They know they're going to lose a little business from you idiots who just want to do. They know that. They're not crazy. So it's simple. Either put your mask on and go eat, or leave it off and go to McDonald's.
What I still don't understand is the argument of putting on a mask, which is the most simplest thing that you can do. Okay, don't get the shot, but at least put on a mask, because the virus it don't care about nobody. You know what I'm saying? Whether you white, black, your son, your daughter, your mother, your father, it doesn't matter. And you got to be an entitled, selfish idiot worried about your freedom over a mask, man. A piece of cloth that you have to put over your face for minutes out of the day until you by yourself. You know what I'm saying? But your freedom is costing somebody's life.
Wow. Yeah.
Your freedom is costing somebody's life. And it might be your
entitlement, Steve. Your entitlement. Because it's not freedom.
But that's the word they use.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's my freedom. You're trying to put a muzzle on me, and you're trying to take away my rights when you're making me put on a mask. Okay.
And my thing, we're trying to muzzle you. We're trying to censor you because you say stupid stuff. So yes, we trying to get you put off Facebook. Yeah, because you say stupid stuff.
Yeah.
And there's no. I'm telling you, the other day I was just scrolling Facebook and Instagram, and all I'm seeing are these jokers just crying and whining. And these are the same jokers that had the nerve to want to sit right here and talk about who's a man and who ain't, and what you need to do to be a man and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, y'all can't be serious. You whining about a restaurant.
Yeah.
You can't go this particular restaurant. And the funny part, and me and Steve talked about this. Here's where it gets real hilarious. My employer can't ask me if I'm vaccinated. That's violating a HIPAA law.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Stop.
That is not.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So you trying to tell me your employer can ask you everything, whether you male or female. They can ask you your criminal record, but they breaking a HIPAA law if they ask you if you vaccinated. I had to explain this to a nurse, a woman who told me she had been a nurse for 20 years. And I had to explain to her how HIPAA worked.
You had to explain to her.
I had to explain it to her. I said, and at the end of it, she said, well, I don't have to tell them nothing. I said, you're right. There's nothing in the law that says you have to tell them anything, but they can also tell you to get out their building.
They sure enough can.
It is there.
They can also tell you can't work for them. You don't have to tell them a thing if you don't want to.
But hold on, James.
Okay.
Well, not only in the workplace. Well, elaborate on this. What about your good Southern evangelicals preaching it across the pulpit?
Woo.
Man,
Come
let me
on,
go
James.
black. Let me go black.
You gonna go for that?
Y'all know that's very sensitive for me.
That's right up your alley. Come on.
See, my thing is, hold on to Lovejoy, before you go.
Before you
I was waiting for this one. Because they got this whole thing of you walking in fear and not in faith.
Faith.
You're not walking in faith if you wear a mask. You're walking in fear. So my thing is, my question to people that say that: do you drive 100 miles an hour down the street every day?
No.
I mean, you can do it by faith. But what stops you from doing that 100 miles an hour down the street?
The posted speed limit to
fear.
A mandated speed limit,
right?
And fear that you might wreck into something. So not driving 100 miles an hour does not mean you're not moving in faith. You fear that you might hit something, or you just have wisdom. I don't know. Go ahead, Tony.
Oh, no. I was just gonna say, man, can I just say that? I'm really starting to dislike. Yeah. I'm really starting to dislike this Christian teaching. That's very strong for me, but I'm starting to dislike it because of this exact same thing. Now, all those people that was on the bandwagon when Trump was here, Paula White, Jetson Franklin, all these cats.
Maldonado.
Where are they now, man? Where are they now? Why aren't they teaching white teaching? And guess what? In our black churches, we're following right behind this stupid ass stuff. Because that's exactly what it is. It has nothing to do with biblical teaching. It's people ideology, and that's all it is.
Christian nationalism. That's what's being taught now. Christian nationalism, and it's dangerous because this is the same teaching, and we talked about this on the show. It's the same teaching as you get jihadists, just on the other side.
Just on this side.
Yeah, just on this side. It's still extreme.
Right. It's still extreme.
Yeah, I agree with that. I just don't want to go. I don't want to go off on this thing because that's the reason I'm staying here.
So we know the church has become watered down and has become
it has become a source of capitalism, and people play into their base to make sure they keep money in the coffers.
That's exactly right.
So you have the far extremists that say, they say, you're not in faith if you wear a mask or you get the vaccine and all that kind of stuff. Which, listen, my thing is, all right, if that's what you believe, fine. But how do you justify then going to take some Tylenol when you have a headache?
Oh my!
Or getting some cold medicine when you got a cold? How do you justify that? But then tell me, and I don't want to hear this crap about the vaccine being untested and all that kind of stuff, because you don't know what's in them bottles.
You don't know what's in those Tylenol bottles.
Right. You don't know what's in that.
Can't pronounce half the stuff that's in this Tylenol.
Thank you.
Some people can't even say ibuprofen. Ibuprofen.
So it's my thing is how are you justifying it? Are we just simply going by what's FDA approved? FDA,
so now
the FDA. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, for real. I mean, in milk, we all drank milk before. Mm-hmm. Is that not FDA approved?
Man, yes. Please. And
so in milk, let's be honest, let's be real.
Yes, in milk, in my milk, there's got to be some blood and pus from a fat, stinking cow. Absolutely.
Right. FDA approved.
But watch this.
And I love it.
That was the cow itself is not even an animal. It's man-made.
Right.
The cow
is not an animal. A cow is man-made.
Huh.
Man bred. A cow is. So you are drinking pus and blood from a man-made creature.
Genetically modified, GMO.
That's exactly right.
Let me deal with Michael's question.
Crossbred.
Okay, go ahead. Because I was going to deal with Michael's question too.
Let me deal with Michael's question real quick. So, Mike, I want you to think about it like this, right? So, we all know that if you wear a seatbelt and you crash, you can still be hurt, right?
Yes. Yes.
You can wear your seatbelt and get in a crash and actually still be killed. But wait a minute, I'm going to take you one step further. The seatbelt itself can actually injure you if you have it on and you get in a crash a certain way.
Right.
That's been fact checked, okay? But you wear it because it reduced the risk of you being hurt or killed in the crash. Not because it takes it away.
Right.
Not because it takes it away, but because it reduces the risk. That's what they've been saying about the vaccine. No, it's not 100%. Yes, you can still get sick. But if you get sick,
you won't be as sick.
Your symptoms will not be as severe. You have an even less chance of being hospitalized or dying. That's what they've said. So if we're going to look at this stuff, I personally think making me wear a seatbelt is stupid because that seatbelt only affects me and nobody else.
Right. Nobody
else. I don't want to wear it. I'm the only person that gets affected. At least the argument for the vaccine can be you're protecting other people by getting it. Because yes, you can still spread it, but there's less of a chance of you spreading it. And I need people to hear this. I'm not vaccinated right now.
And then he coughs.
And then he coughs.
Huh? That's because of what I'm drinking, man. Cut it out.
No.
Cut it out. But I'm saying, so it's not, I'm not sticking up for it because I'm vaccinated and I think everybody should be. No, I believe people should make their own choice. That's what I believe. The same crap that conservatives claim that they stand for, they only claim that when it goes with something that goes along with their ideology.
That's exactly right.
Because you don't care about this. If people, you want to down people who got the jab, as they say.
The jab.
As they say. They made a choice. Deal with it. Why does that affect you?
Right.
Why are you upset at that?
Right.
Why does that make you mad because somebody went and got vaccinated?
Right.
Why do you have to get on YouTube and Facebook and talk about it all day long? I don't understand that. I don't listen.
Because you need a soapbox to stand on. It doesn't matter if it's
a bunch of whining, crying, entitled babies. Like I said,
they just need some attention. That's all they need. Need some attention.
I mean, you've made a decision not to get it. Somebody else made a decision to get it. Now you got to make a whole video about that person. Because they decided to get it. Ain't a bit more worried about you than the man on the moon, but you got to make a video about it and you standing up for what you believe. Nobody cares what you believe but your mama. Go tell her about it.
Boy. And she might be jiving too.
Right, and she might not give a damn about your little sorry ass either.
Yeah, he on something different today.
Oh, you on one, boy.
I can sit right back here in this little right-hand corner and just
in the cut.
James doing it. There's no reason for me to try to follow up behind that.
Hey, we need to take up an offering after James get through today, baby. He get into it.
Hey, Steve, and I thought we was gonna start doing this again. Do you have the numbers to?
Yeah, I was gonna start pulling them up again. Y'all keep talking while I pull the numbers up.
Talk amongst yourselves.
But did y'all see the other where this lieutenant colonel wife gets arrested? And he's supposed to be the GOP. I forget his name. His wife gets arrested with the grandbaby in the back. She gets arrested for suspicion of DUI. They take her to jail, and police have to stay with a black baby until somebody comes and pick the baby up. And this nominee for the GOP something is livid because He's a lieutenant colonel, a black lieutenant colonel who's a conservative who was against Black Lives Matter.
He's a nigga. He's a nigga.
Who publicly came against Black Lives Matter, and now he was at this police department doing the TikTok, and he was upset because his wife was suspected to be drunk, blew a negative, but they still brought her in
because she was a nigette.
A nigette. Okay, that's a different one.
Negress is what they used to call her.
And I thought it was so funny that the tables were turned because they didn't know who his wife was, but they still treated her
like a nigga. It's very funny.
Yeah,
it's very
funny. It is funny because, like I say, I don't care about you being conservative. That's fine, but stop thinking that your conservativeness gives you a pass from not being black. Cut that out. Stop it. Listen. You can think what you want, but they proved it. Ask Candace Owens. Ask Candace Owens. Ask her where was what. Ask her what her speech was at the Republican National Convention.
Where was it?
Ask her what her speech was. Ask her. Ask her to say what now, Mario.
It was Neil. It was Noel.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Ask her that. So. And she does all this stuff. That lady there is just stupid. But so now you know everybody's jumping on her because her little Blexit thing that she started. Apparently, she stole that from a black lady who had started her own organization called Blexit, and it was black people that were getting away from politics. Period. And Candace Owens stole the name and turned it into black people turning conservative.
Because they have no original thoughts. They have no original thought, man.
The woman is now suing Candace Owens. And you have a lot of conservatives now that have jumped on her about that, now seeing how fake she is. There's a black lady that has a whole YouTube channel dedicated to Candace Owens.
What?
Calling out everything that she does.
Somebody has given her that much.
And this woman, Candace Owens, is a complete fraud.
Of course.
A complete fraud. This lady has literally been paid to do what she does. Because I bet y'all don't know, Candace Owens used to run a blog for a company that was anti-Trump.
Really?
Candace Owens used to run a blog where they used to dog Donald Trump constantly. Then in 1 year, all of a sudden, she's pro-Trump.
She riding the train.
What you think?
Man, let's get off her. I don't even like talking about it.
How much money do you think it took for that to happen?
It's just giving her too much. It's giving her too much attention and energy, man. Honestly, so she's gonna be hooked on stupid crap for the rest of her life, or until they drop her.
They didn't already drop her.
Yeah.
Again, all that championing she did, and you don't invite her to the RNC.
Yeah.
Yep.
How does that happen?
So
because they understand what it is.
So in America, we had 37.7 million total cases in the United States of America. Total deaths right now are 628,000 deaths in America. Add another 460 plus or minus 465. The numbers are steadily rising as the Delta variant is just ravaging our country, especially Alabama. We have some of the highest numbers when it comes to the Delta variant. So I don't know, Mike. I don't know what to tell you, Doc. You know, you said, you know, I hear you, bro. I hear you, bro. Good point. It's just hard to convince people now when people are dying with
it is. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But again, we go back to the seatbelt thing again. You're gonna put it on for one because you know if you don't, you're gonna get a ticket. You're gonna make sure your kids are buckled up. Why? Because you want to keep them as safe as possible. knowing full and well that if you flip that car too many times, that seatbelt ain't gonna help. But
Right.
if there's a chance, if there's a 1% chance that I can keep my child safe and reduce their risk by 0.5%, as parents, we gonna take it.
Absolutely.
But all of this is how I see it is, Mike. This is a thinning of the herd. It's a thinning of the herd. I don't care what you say. It's a thinning of the herd. Now, whether that thinning comes at your own hand because of your hard-headedness or you know your apprehension from doing, or it comes from whatever, it's a thinning of the herd. It is what it is. If you don't want to take the shot and you die, you part of that thinning process.
Wow.
Well, okay then.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
There's a radio host, Phil Valentine, and he was a conservative host in Tennessee. He just recently died, 61 years old. He downplayed the vaccine. He was an anti-vax. He at the end, near the end, he wasn't an anti-vaxxer, but now he changed his tune in July when he was in a serious condition and had pneumonia, and he was suffering from COVID pneumonia. And then he was more like, I should have took the vaccine. I don't look here, man. I don't want nobody to die, especially people I know and love. But I don't want you on your deathbed saying I should have took the shot. I saw a news program the other day, and we're gonna move on to something else, guys.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a screen I want you to share here in a little bit. I want y'all to hear this.
Oh, Lord, that ain't that dude.
Finish that story.
Yes, it is. But go ahead, Steve.
Finish that story.
Where was I?
I hope you're ready.
I don't know where I was, but anyway, I don't.
You were telling us about you saw something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw in the news where a gentleman who when they interview these people, they say they were not anti-vaccine, but they just didn't get around to it. But anyway, he started doing a video, a Facebook blog of his journey through this because he didn't get the shot. And it was hard to watch because the gentleman, you could tell day by day, he was going downhill.
Mm-hmm.
He had COVID. He caught COVID.
He caught COVID, and he was showing his hospital visits. And he was on the ventilator, not on the ventilator, but he was about to get intubated. And he said, guys, he couldn't breathe. Through every word, he would say, I wish that I had got. He was breathing after every word. He was struggling to breathe. And I don't wish that upon anybody. I suffer with asthma. So sometimes it's hard for me, just my daily life. You know what I'm saying? But to be in the hospital over something as easy as putting on a mask or getting a shot, guys, I don't want that for nobody, man. I don't want you to go through that. I don't know if the guy died or not, but yeah.
Oh, if he was breathing like that, I'm sure it wasn't shortly thereafter.
He didn't make
well,
it.
I know they put him on the ventilator.
Yeah. It's so real because I'm sure everybody on here knows somebody that has died of COVID.
Or know of somebody that died.
Listen.
Now I know y'all are the Jacksons have Jesse Jackson and his wife.
Yeah.
Been reported they just got it.
And they're old. Listen. Some of my parents' friends, the Johnsons. I don't know if I should have called their names, but y'all don't know who the Johnsons are, so it doesn't matter.
There's a gazillion of them.
Mr. and Mrs. Johnson have it. They sent Mr. Johnson home on hospice. And from my understanding, the last I heard, I hadn't checked with my dad, that Mrs. Johnson was not doing well. And they're in their 80s. And so, but I have had, and they did not have the vaccine. I have some friends. I have about 3 friends that have had the vaccine and did catch COVID again. And all of them just went through a bad cold, headache, some little chills and whatever, and recovered. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All 3 of them.
Yeah.
pretty much same thing. You know, they were sick for about 3 or 4 days, and then after that, they were okay.
Well, it hits in a different place when someone close to you dies from that, man.
Mm-hmm.
I know a couple of people, young guys, they were in their 20s and 30s, died from that. And when you start preaching funerals virtual,
come on, man.
Dude, that's a different kind of monster, man. There's no humanity in that. Number one, to bury somebody, but then you got to preach their funeral virtually. There's no connection. You can't open, here's the reality. You can't open the casket. They wrapped in plastic and all that stuff. So it's real, man. And this monster called COVID is real. And you can keep thinking it's a government conspiracy all you want, play the game. But
it's
when you, as Prez said today, when you play silly game, you get silly prizes.
Stop it.
Put the cat down, boy.
Stop it.
So, I mean, the reality of it, and I know we need to move on to lightning, but it's so serious in these ignorant people. And I was on the phone talking to somebody, and I was in Mapco getting something, and this dude wasn't masked up, but he was all in my space. And I'm good to tell you, hey player, I'm gonna need you to back up. And this is non-negotiable. I'm not about getting an argument with you, but I'm gonna need you to back up. I understand you feel like you have your rights, but this is my right to stay protected. And you don't get to violate my space nor my rights. So I'm gonna ask you to back up. Point blank period. And I'm done with that conversation. You can argue if you want to. So it's just one of those things, guys, that we're just gonna have to keep talking about. And hopefully our numbers start go down where people are actually taking the shot, man.
Right.
Well, most people are like, if it don't affect me, it don't matter to me. And we still have a lot of Americans that are selfish, and it hadn't affected them as like, because I know me and you, Mario, we know a couple people that have had COVID and recovered. What I mean? But anyway, Lord have mercy.
How is that selfish?
Steve, you gotta see, this is gonna lighten the mood now.
Okay.
We gotta listen to this.
All right.
we gotta listen to it. It's the funniest thing in the world. It's the funniest thing.
Oh man!
Oh my God!
Come on, man! Why are we even playing this dude's stuff?
Really, bro?
Yes, we got. Listen, we gotta lighten the mood, man.
Play it, man.
We gotta lighten the mood. Hold up. Can y'all hear it?
Nope.
You can't?
Nope.
Okay, Steve.
Did you when you pulled it up? Did you tell it to add the sound to it?
Oh, I didn't see all that, Steve.
Well, good.
Try it again.
Shoot me the link and see if I can pull it up. Or you can try it again.
Shoot you the link where in the chat?
Yeah, just copy the link from the top.
Yeah.
All right.
You can.
Everybody got a resounding
This.
But that's what
Look,
we gotta lighten the mood, man. We gotta lighten the mood, man. We gotta lighten the mood.
Man.
So let's.
I say 30% by switching my insurance.
Ouch, man! Stop, my chest hurts right there.
That dude, I don't know why you like this kind of stuff.
He
James.
does. He loves it, man.
That dude just.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
I just want people to hear how ignorant he sounds when he talks.
Well, he is.
Can I eat some baked beans or something while we wait on this?
Lovejoy, you're ignorant because you have an education. Educated people have no logic, according to Jesse Lee.
At what marker do I need to come back with? At what marker, bro?
Go to hold up. Go to about 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
5 minutes, 30 seconds. All right.
Oh boy. That's sad that we sitting down waiting to hear some.
That's the foolishness that's happening.
And we sitting there waiting.
Bro, I got a whole catalog of Jesse Lee.
Ramus.
I got a whole catalog of them.
Hey, we actually can move on and ask Mario, did he get that woman information that hit him in the parking lot?
Yes, let's talk about the ultimate petty right quick.
I missed something. What happened?
Huh?
What
Why y'all do that? Well, see what it was. What? Okay, here we go.
All right, let's see. Can y'all hear it? Here we go.
That all people know,
you hear it?
Yes.
Know that the coronavirus is not as serious as the children of the lie are pretending. The children of the lie are the liberal media, the Democratic Party, the right-on Republicans, the never-Trumpers, and the black race hustlers. They're holding the people in captivity because they want great white hope out of office. And I call Donald Trump, our president, the great white hope. This is a political issue, and it's about getting rid of Donald Trump. These people are liars. The situation is not as bad as they're pretending. They don't want the economy to recover. They don't want the people to go back to work because they want to blame Donald Trump.
All right, but Jesse,
they have election coming up, and they don't want to do it. We just saw a terrorist attack upon America by this far left radical Black Lives Matter and Antifa.
Okay.
And those people, they ran around,
this is the problem building, in this country.
Destroy.
You got guys like this.
Let me finish.
All right, one moment. One moment, Chris. Let him finish.
Let me finish. Hold on, buddy. And they went around destroying America, killing people, robbing and raping.
Yeah.
They had no mask on, no problem. The coronavirus discussion died down. And as soon as the attack on
Jesse, let me ask you this.
America,
okay,
now they're talking
Jesse,
about
let me ask you this. How can you say that the coronavirus pandemic is not as serious as the media makes it out to be when we have 150,000 people dead and 4.5 million people infected in the United States?
Listen.
Well, what you have to realize is that hospitals get money for lying about the coronavirus situation.
No.
So most people that go into hospitals today, they can go in for cancer, they can go in for other things.
All right, these
and
are
the hospitals are lying and saying that, they died from coronavirus.
I need everybody to understand that he's serious. He's not joking. This cat literally believes that. And still says, this was last year, still says it to this day, that the hospitals are lying about the numbers because they're getting paid by the pharmaceutical companies.
Okay, James, this your show right here, dude. I ain't got shit to say about that ignorant ass dude. You can't make this shit
like
up,
James said, but like this, like James, me and James have talked about it. It's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
People think like this. What makes it real bad is he's black, but there are white people who think like this.
Look,
we expect that.
Look,
from white people.
I can screenshot when he does a live show for 3 hours every Monday through Friday. I can screenshot you the comments that's on his chat. Man, somebody need to call the FBI. White people, racist white people have found a haven on his page. I've seen things like, we need to kill every black baby we can. I've seen things like, every black man should be castrated. These are comments on his YouTube channel. I've seen people, let's all get guns and go into the black neighborhoods and kill as many as we can.
Yeah,
on his YouTube channel.
Yeah, good luck with that. Go do it. Let me see how that work out for you.
You know, I actually had a like you see, I drive trucks through small town America, a lot of Trump supporting areas and Dixie flag flying, conservative white folks. And I was in a conversation with some guy and he mentioned Jesse Lee Peterson, and I said, hey, whoop, stop. You can't say nothing to me about anything he says. What you don't like Jesse? I said, nah. I said he doesn't belong to the black community. He one of y'all.
Yeah, he'll tell you that. Jesse will tell you that himself.
Right. He don't belong to the black. I said, because you can't verify anything or try to make a statement to me that means anything if you use his name and credentials and credibility, but try to use it
right
behind.
Listen, all you have to sum it up like this and say him and two other grown men were sitting on a show talking about how they can't get a woman to have an orgasm. Oh. So how can I take you serious about anything?
Hey, did I tell y'all I saved 30% by switching my insurance to Geico?
Hey, we ain't getting paid for that.
Right.
But it's funny.
My point exactly. And to give that much attention to this ignorant dude, Mario, honestly, I really want to move on to that lady hitting your truck.
Right.
Wow. I like Jesse Lee Peterson, though. I like him.
For entertainment purposes?
For entertainment purposes only, baby.
I used to do like that with Rush Limbaugh. I used to like
for entertainment purposes only.
Entertainment purposes only.
Yeah. For entertainment purposes.
And then Rush Limbaugh died of
COVID.
And he didn't think it was.
Did he die of COVID or did he die?
It was
he died of something.
Yeah, something else. It wasn't COVID.
Oh, okay.
Did any of y'all cry?
Not a tear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
Mario, tell us about this pickup incident.
Well, I'm sitting in the parking lot of probably one of the last few malls we have in Birmingham, if not the only. And waiting on Erica to come out because I just refuse to walk and shop. But
wow.
I go in, get what I need,
come out.
But that's what men do because we only got 5 or 6 stores in it. But go ahead, that's another argument.
That's a whole nother one, right? So I'm sitting in the car, and I'm sitting in the car on my phone, and I feel my truck just shake, and I'm like, damn, somebody done bumped into me. I'm thinking somebody bumped into me backing out of their parking space, right? So I look in my rear view, I don't see nobody behind me. I didn't notice that the truck had backed into the parking space, a Dodge Hemi 2500 had backed in the spot beside me because I was in my phone. And so what the lady did, she backed in the spot right next to me, walked from the driver's side around to the passenger side, swung her passenger door open to get something out, and swung it so hard it hit my truck. And shook my truck. So you can imagine the force that was behind that swing if it made a truck move.
Sway.
Right. And so by the time I realized what had happened, I got out of my car and I walked around, and she started walking lightning fast away from the truck. I looked at the side of my truck and I got this big, well, it ain't big, but it's a scratch, a white mark, because her truck was white. On the side, on the rear quarter panel of my truck. And I guess I'm gonna go ahead and say it. So I said, hey, wow, you hit my truck really hard. She didn't look back, she didn't say nothing, she just kept walking. Didn't say nothing.
I hope this ends the way I hope I wanted to.
You know
it's not.
You know it will.
Well, I didn't think about calling the police. You know, I rubbed discretion and I got mad. Of course, you know I got mad. So I'm like, well, I guess one dent and scratch deserves another. That was the petty in me. I walked up to her rear quarter panel, took my fist and said, "Boop."
Yes, sir.
Okay, did.
In her in the rear quarter panel of her brand new truck.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
And, you know, petty as it may be, I know we might be too up, but I'm like, I'm sorry, you don't do me like that. I ain't drop kick it, but I use my fist to put a big, whatever in the rear quarter panel of her truck. So I'm like, if you gonna do me like that, I'm gonna do you back, baby.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking.
So this did end well.
I got some satisfaction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to make sure you got some satisfaction from that.
No.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, if my pastor listens, y'all just pray for me, and then my Christian friends that's on here, my church going for y'all.
Should have left a note saying courtesy of the 4 black guys.
No.
Oh, no, that would have been good.
Yeah. That means we liable, James.
Huh? That's okay.
Oh.
The satisfaction of it would have just did me good.
Oh,
wow.
Okay, man. All right. Hey, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hey, man, I feel good just being able to sit here in the corner and just James just go for it.
Yeah.
I pissed all in the gas tank of the truck. Just
wow. I couldn't have did all of that. There was still too many people out walking around. I didn't want to pull my Johnson out and then be
right in the gas tank of the truck. Yes, sir.
Indecent exposure in public.
And then it got dark outside.
See, come on, boy. Come on, boy. You understand what to do. You understand.
I'm just
gotta get dark outside.
Dark
outside.
Eclipse happened. I'm not about to take it there, y'all. I'm serious. I'm telling you, like James is really doing a marvelous job tonight. So I just want to be able to add something every now and then. I'm not going to do that tonight.
Oh, okay.
All right. I don't have anything else, guys.
I can do some more Jesse Lee videos.
No.
We good. We're good.
We're good. God bless you and God keep you. Till we meet again.
So, guys, if you don't have anything, we're gonna probably see what happens with this whole Afghanistan fiasco.
Wait, hold up.
Hey, man. So I know I was tripping. I was working, and then I turned to the television. Were those people falling out the sky?
Falling from the plane, sir.
Yes, sir. They jumped on the wheels.
I intentionally didn't go back and research. I said, clearly, these are not people falling off this plane. Did they forget to shut the door or something? What happened?
They grabbed hold to whatever they could hold on to and let the plane take off.
Let me tell you, listen, let me tell you how jacked up America is, okay? And it's hilarious. It's hilarious, right? So all of a sudden, all these white folks are so sympathetic for the Afghan people, right?
Come on, when they were talking about bombing them.
Listen, we've been over there 20 years killing these folks.
I'm telling you.
We've been over there 20 years killing women, children, and everything else. Okay,
donkeys, camels, just killing.
And these folks ain't had nothing to say. Now all of a sudden, they showing pictures of little Afghan kids watching the planes take off and everything else, and we sympathetic now for the. Now we love the Afghan people.
Right.
Man, let me tell you something. America ain't shit. Listen, man. I'm sorry.
James did more cussing tonight than Lovejoy.
Lovejoy been back in the cut chilling. Get him, James.
Hey, man.
I'm sorry, man. Listen, I live in this country. I've been raised, but we ain't shit, man. Like we ain't worth a damn. We literally been over there 20 years killing these folks. 20 years, man.
20
listen,
years.
Could you imagine having a beef with somebody for 20 years?
Well, we don't have the beef. We're supporting them in their beef with somebody else, correct?
Huh?
We're supporting them with their beef.
Well, eventually, we wanted to rid the Taliban, but how can you rid an idea? Like Steve said, how do you rid an ideology? How do you do that? You can't do that. It's impossible.
Right.
Hey, babe, but we've been bullies ever since. When we go to a place, what's crazy about this, when we go to a place, we never pull out. Our pull-out game is weak.
It's weak.
How long we been in Germany?
Lovejoy, check this out, though. The pull-out game may be weak, but the seed never stays.
Wow.
Lovejoy, right. We've been in Germany 80 years.
Yeah. We don't
We've been
leave.
in Germany since 1931.
We don't leave now. We come in, we taking over.
But we left Afghanistan, though.
We left. Hey, gangster style, running over people on the tarmac.
In the middle of
these sides if you want to.
In the middle of the night, most of them left in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night.
Man,
and the one thing I give Joe Biden props for, Joe said, and I do it all over again the same way. We out of there, baby.
He was like,
Joe, right.
Deuces. But
Hey,
okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but weren't we over there to train their military to really fend for themselves?
And we did that.
Okay,
we did that.
so you telling me after 20 years, I'm playing devil's advocate.
I told you.
Telling me after 20 years,
The seed didn't make it.
Y'all can't stand on your own.
No, listen. Hold up. All right. So this is where we got to understand. We got to understand that more Afghan soldiers died in this war than American soldiers. Okay. We got to understand that they have been fighting for their country.
Okay.
When we tried to pull out, they did fight. But again, we're talking about an ideology. We got to stop talking about the Taliban like it's just a group of people. It's an ideology.
Wrapped around religion. Around religion.
As soon as we leave, that ideology that was always there just unfolded. Is all that happened. And the soldiers said, I can't. The Afghan soldiers understand they can't fight that. They can't fight the ideology.
So it's more people there that side with the Taliban than with
their own government.
Trying to say what's conventional Afghan thought.
Their own government.
Didn't the president pull out gangster style?
He sure did.
He disappeared on them quick.
Hey, look, but he took millions of dollars with him.
Right. Like I'll let y'all later on. Yeah, I'll let y'all. Well, y'all call me when y'all get this under control. Y'all call me.
I'll be on the beach somewhere in Jamaica. Holla.
And he's still hiding now.
Probably ain't nowhere in the Middle East.
That man probably somewhere. He over here at a 7-Eleven somewhere, bro.
Oh my God. So check this out. Saturday morning, I woke up and I hear Erica tooling around in the kitchen. Steve, where you go?
That last
He went back from me because I told the man was at 7-Eleven.
That's 7.
See, right there. Them your people. Them your peoples. Them your peoples. Oh, so check this out. Saturday morning, I wake up and I hear Erica. We still on the same subject. I hear Erica tooling around in the kitchen. I get up and I put on my costume and walked in the kitchen and scared the living bejesus out of her.
Okay, what costume is this?
What kind of costume?
Oh, geez.
Okay.
You woke up playing like that, man.
Hey, I thought y'all was cosplaying or something.
Right, I was gonna say. You
I said, where's this going, Chief?
You put on your Cupid outfit with the diaper and the bow and arrow.
No.
Okay. Yeah, that's for another time. I guess.
Did you yell La Wamba?
Boom!
Boy, what if she had her pistol?
Ooh. Nope. Got it. No. Yeah, probably would have to go and find it.
Oh man. Don't say that. Don't say that on the show, bro.
Just being honest. You probably have to go find it. Where you pistol?
Hey, before we go, you was having a little conversation early on in the show. I saw you look and you start talking to somebody. What was that all about, if you don't mind me asking?
She was amen in y'all points on the show. And she was what did you call me?
She called you something?
Uh-huh. She said something. I forget what it was, but she every time one of y'all would make a point that she agreed with, she'll come in here, amen, and then look at me all bigger. Because I am vaccinated, but I don't always wear a mask. Okay.
Thank you, Dr. for opening up the session. My very own husband will sit here and talk to you all for an hour. He does not wear a mask. He goes to the motorcycle club on Friday nights and sometimes Saturday. I have asked him to wear a mask, and my father has COPD, and I'm concerned about my own father coming to visit because my husband won't sit down there. And I think that's selfish.
Oh, wow. Hey, Mario, Eric, I'm sorry that I got it.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
That's that petty side of me coming up, boy. I love it. If that's how we're going to end the show, let's do it like that.
Hate the black, huh? Just like that.
But let's talk about this real quick. You're not wearing your mask, man.
I do wear my mask when I'm in close proximity of other people. I put my mask on. If I'm not directly around anybody, here we go.
Thank you. And Stephen, Lovejoy, Fred.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, happens to my husband. Y'all are not gonna believe it when I say, but he wouldn't wear a mask. And y'all are gonna be like, but we talked about this.
Yeah, hey Mario, what's the problem?
He sat there and smiled with you all.
Lovejoy.
He's one of those people.
Lovejoy.
Oh goodness.
I can't say it like I'm gonna say it, but you ain't cow manure right now, bro. You ain't, bro.
Okay, so Eric, if you're listening, what I'll do, I'll mail. I have the address now, and I'll put some K9s.
Boy, I got mask galore.
Okay,
I wear masks.
This one we're gonna Velcro to that goatee of yours, so you can't take it off. And we're gonna make sure next time the show comes on, Erica gonna have about 5 minutes to let us know if you are indeed masking up, or are you part of the problem?
I'm not. I can tell her because the first thing she asked when I come back, did you have your mask on down in the clubhouse? Yep, I did. No, you didn't. Oh, okay.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Erica. Okay.
All right. You realize who your friend is.
Okay. I gotta leave that alone. Oh boy, I was about to go that door.
Yeah. All right, Steve. 4 black guys.
I ain't gonna down my boy out like that though. But.
All right. Any last comments?
I'm just wondering, Eric, how do you smoke a cigar and wear a mask at the same time?
Come on, man.
I'm just saying.
Come on, Lovejoy. You're gonna have that man sleeping on the couch.
How serious this is, that he's not the only one that will be off work for 3 to 4 weeks. And that's if he's that lucky.
Only on the 4 Black Guys show.
Listen, the analogy.
Hey, I'm getting somebody back. This dude had a picture of me with a bunny on my head. And y'all
so you taking it out on me?
Hey, somebody got to get it, bro. Somebody got to get it. Somebody got to get it. We ain't going out like that. You don't start the show out like that and then think I'm not gonna say anything. And I sat back in the cut the whole show and didn't do nothing. You damn right. I'm gonna get somebody. Somebody was gonna get it. Somebody was gonna get it.
Smile with y'all the whole show, and he's a part of the problem.
See, okay, yeah.
Oh wow, appreciate you guys. God bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching the 4 Black Guys show. We want to thank you for tuning in.
Mario ending the show.
And hey man,
I'm with you, Mario. I'm with you, bro.
Talk to y'all next week. Goodbye and God bless you. Boom.